Middle school mission experience is almost here, and I am so pumped for it to happen. So we still have some information that you need to know, and you might be asking, what is this? Why are you doing it? Well, let me tell you, we have all of that coming to you in this video. So Friday, February 28th through Saturday, March 1st is when the event will be happening. It will be here at the church. It is $35, and you can register at ridgepointwichita.com/msmission and scroll to the bottom and the registration's there. It will be held here at Ridgepoint in the Point, and then on Saturday there will be a time of the day where we are going to go out into Wichita and we are going to do service projects around the community. I am excited for your students to come to this event and learn about missions. Here at Ridgepoint Church, we value missions. We have missionaries that we support all over the globe, and I'm excited for your students to learn about who they are and what they're doing. Some of them might know them, but some of them might not, and might not even know that we have a lot of missionaries that we support. So we're excited to provide that information for them to learn. But of course, when we have a middle school event, we're going to have so much fun. We have games planned, we have sessions planned, we have worship, we have cardboard forts that they are going to build. And that is a tradition that we've always done when we've done our middle school overnighters. So I am so excited for the students to experience all of this. But what is the middle school mission experience? It's an experience that is exciting, and it's a meaningful opportunity for the students to embark on a mission trip that is in our community, that is local, so in Wichita. We are doing this because we believe here at Ridgepoint for students to find and follow Jesus, but also be a part of a mission that is also for missions. As our middle school students enter into high school later on, they have the opportunity to go on either a local, domestic, or international mission trip. It is very impactful, and those are week-long trips, but we want to help prepare our middle school students now for what they can potentially be doing in the future in high school. So here's a little glimpse of what we are going to be doing the weekend of the middle school mission experience. Students will come in and check in around 6 p.m. on Friday, and we will get them all checked in like they normally do on Sundays and Wednesdays, and then we'll just kind of hang out for a bit until we start our first session. After drop-off, parents, we love you. We want you to ask questions while we're there, but you are free to just drop them off and go about your weekend, and we will communicate with you if needed, but we will take great care of your students overnight, and they will be staying here in the Point, and we will also just have a time for us to be together and worship and learn and grow. So Friday night, we will be here. We will be at the church. We will not be leaving the church. We will have snacks, we will hang out, but we will have a session where we are going to learn what is Jesus's mission. What is his mission? What is he calling us to do? And how we can go out into the world and do that. After the session, we will break out and build our cardboard boxes, which I know the students are excited about, but we will also break out into our tribe teams so friends can meet new friends, but also for us to have friendly competition, because we will do games that are based on missions, but also some games that are just fun to play. Then lights out, go to bed, hopefully. And then on Saturday, we will wake up, tear down all the boxes, forts, castles that we have made. We will provide breakfast for your students. We will do a devotional, and then we will load the vans to the location that we are going to for our service project. And once we have that location for you, once I finalize that, I will get that to you so you have an idea of where your student will be. Once we arrive to the work site, we will do the work and then break for lunch about 12-ish. for your students to eat lunch, which is a meal that they are going to prepare before we leave. It's going to be a sack lunch. And then after that, we will do street evangelism, which means we're going to just be walking in our groups as a group around downtown Wichita, and we're going to just pray. We're going to pray for our community, pray for the people in Wichita, pray for whatever God lays on our heart for at that time for our community. Every time we are out inside in downtown Wichita, we will have a leader with them. Your students will never be alone without a leader. So I want you to rest assured in that. And then after our street evangelism, we'll load the vans, come back to Ridgepoint, and we will just hang out for a little bit because I bet your students are going to be so exhausted from the hard work they are going to do throughout the day. And then we will get ready for session 2. We will have our lesson, we will have worship, we will do a breakout group time, and then what we will do is a potluck meal. And this is where parents come in. We ask all parents, siblings, families to come back to Ridgepoint, and we will do a potluck meal. So we're asking for parents to bring main dishes, side dishes, dessert, for us to share with each other, to just finish the whole weekend together as one in fellowship and just eat all together. These students are going to have a time to share what they have learned over the weekend. And I am excited to see what the Lord is going to bring for this weekend, but also what the students are going to learn and what they are going to share with you at either this Q&A or with them just sharing what they felt God was telling them and what they've learned over this weekend. So I'm so excited for that time. And after potluck, after there's a good stopping point, we will wrap up this mission experience and then pray it out and hope your students live to the fullest of God's calling in their hearts and what God is leading them to do. There is so much to know about missions, and I know it's not going to happen in a weekend, but we hope that we are able to give a glimpse of missions and what Jesus' missions is for us and for your students to learn that. If there is any questions about this weekend or just anything at all, feel free to email me at jen@ridgepointwichita.com, and I'd be happy to answer and talk to you about anything that you need. And also, if you have questions about what to bring and all of that, you can go to ridgepointwichita.com/msmission. But since it's an overnighter, they're going to need clothes to sleep in, a sleeping bag, pillow, blanket. Then for Saturday, for sure, they will need work clothes. So clothes that you wouldn't mind them getting dirty in the event that we are doing something outside, or if there's something inside that could be a little messy. So I ask that they come in the right appropriate apparel for Saturday. But then even clothes that they would want to change into after we get back, because if it's dirty, you don't want to sit in that all day. So if your student needs to bring extra clothes, bring that. Bible, notebooks, pens, that is something that we would love for them to bring, water bottles, but we will have a list at that website for you to look and double check on. But I'm excited. Get registered. It is going to be an impactful weekend, and I hope to see your student there.